Sure. Yes.
It said
Perfect.
her internet's being
Yep,
sketchy.
I just saw that too.
Yeah.
Well, to start off, we haven't done this for a while, so I wanted you to type something in the chat that something positive for you for the last week. I feel like we kind of sometimes forget about all that good stuff. So type something in the chat that was something positive. So it could be Plexus or non-Plexus related, or something that was positive for you personally. So that was kind of a feel good for you. All right. So Mel says she has 3 new shares. That's awesome. And one is interested in the cruise. Jody, I got my son Joshua to celebrate his birthday. That's nice. I get you. I have teenage boys. And it's like, oh my gosh. It's awesome. Deb talked with her sister again about sharing. Micah has 3 on her team. We're going for gold this month, and they all have in-person sip and sees. Those are definitely good. And leaving Saturday for vacation. Yes. You know, it's funny, with the sip and see thing, I hadn't thought about it, but I had a leadership meeting at school, and I got together with a person who's been an ambassador on my team forever. And she was like, are you doing any of those mixology things again? I'm like, we need to, but it's busy. And she's like, well, I just want to go to try all the different concoctions and the way you can mix stuff. And I never thought about asking people who are already with the company. Like, I always try to target new people, but she was like, I just want to find different things to try. Cause she was like, I wish we had variety packs to try different flavors and things like that. And I'm like, yes, that's a great idea. I'll have to think about that next time. And then maybe they could turn into shares that way too, but it's a great idea. So Lindsay, we were typing anything that's positive that's happened to the last week for you personally. It doesn't have to be Plexus, anything at all. Amy has Trevor made it to race. Oh, good. And today was his first day of work on the record heat wave. How warm was it? Is it there, Amy? Oh, she's driving. She probably, I don't know if she'll be able to type. Nice. And I'll wait for Lindsay and then. Holy cow, 101. Beth, we're typing something in the chat that was positive for you this last week. Anything positive? Sounds like Alabama heat. Yes, it does. This is like, it's been beautiful in Iowa the last couple of days. Dance and baseball seasons are done. They ended well. There you go. So now you'll probably have your weekends back. Oh, no way. That's awesome. Good for you. How many bedrooms does it have?
2 bedrooms.
There you go. Oh,
Yeah,
good for you. So now you're not going to spend money on rent. You can just go visit your own place. There you go. The business. Oh, she's stuck. She was saying she had financial. Oh, there you go. Is it good? Or can you hear me now? You were kind of frozen.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
In the same place that you always go?
It's different. It's in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
exciting.
yeah, I can't believe it still.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know. I'm going off my rocker.
Good for you. I'm sure your kids
in a good way, but in a good way.
Yeah, I'm sure your kids are ecstatic. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Super fun. Okay, well, a few announcements. Obviously, this month you have if you enroll one, you get your $250 250 points, perks points. And then 3 is the charger, correct? The portable charger. Is that correct? Yes. No, that was last month. I was pulling up something. It is
the belt bag.
Yes, the belt bag. Sorry. Okay, yes. I must have had it wrong when I was looking, because I was going through the Go app last night.
As the picture shows someone wearing the belt bag holding the charger.
So maybe that's what I was thinking.
Because a couple
So,
of times I caught myself too, like, wait, I
wait,
thought it was the belt bag, but
okay, that must have been, I
they're
must have just
holding the
glanced at
charger
the
from last
picture.
month in the
The
picture.
It's the compound effect,
Yeah.
Yes.
right?
Yeah, if you had that last month and then you get
Yeah.
this. Yes. And then also, we had gotten an email a few days ago for anybody who had Engage app, so our old app. If you had credits, sample credits on there, you just were able to fill out a form, and then they would transfer that to perks points. So, and then when I did fill mine out, so there was something on there that if you didn't want perks points, you could contact them. I don't know what the other options were. I didn't list them, but so I just don't want people to lose. If you had, I feel like a lot of us did have credits, so that way, which was really nice that they were honoring that. So I am going to share my screen, and I'm just going to kind of walk through. Is anybody is super familiar with the Plexus Go app, or everyone just kind of so-so? I feel like that's kind of where we're. So I found a video that was actually Andrea, and of course her name just left my brain. She's a diamond. Now her name just left my head, but she had like a call with Blake.
Mitchell?
Babe, I'm in on my
Yes,
headphones
Andrea
here.
Mitchell.
You
Thank
can
you.
watch whatever and it's not gonna bother me.
She
Edit.
she had a call with Blake. Is it Blake Shaver? Anyways, that he was explaining, and I'll put the video into once Mel shares this replay, I'll put it in there. But I didn't want to, I'd rather have us play on the app and go through stuff. I thought that'd be more beneficial. So I am going to share my phone. So if you want to open up your Plexus Go app.
I was gonna just pop in and say Monday Motivation was actually on the Plexus Go app today too. I didn't get to watch it, but
good. Okay, I'll go back and watch it then.
it might be something else good for us to tune into because they, record that.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Screen share is loading.
Everything is just aligning because I had just posted in the one.
I know. And so when you saw that,
the Go app, and then she was doing this, and then I saw the Motivation Monday was that too.
I was like, oh, nice. Okay. Can you see anything, or are you just seeing my how to connect me? It says I'm connected.
It just says Tiffany has started screen sharing. It's not showing your.
All right, let me try this again. I practiced it multiple times today.
If not, I can try on my end. You can just tell me.
I'm sorry. I tried this like 3 times, and I even tried it right before I just got on. I mean, like while I was on when no one else was on. Because I was worried.
Maybe you need to close down something in your phone.
Maybe. Let me try that. I'll close everything. Okay. Poop.
You want me to try?
Sure, it's just spinning. No.
Yeah, it's not. Let me see.
I just did it and it was fine. We have a love-hate relationship with this. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying here. Wonder why it's just doesn't want to work when people are on.
Yeah, I don't know, because like I said, when nobody was on, I just did it again and it was fine.
It says restart my device if I don't see it. So let me try. We like there's just some music.
Well, I know, and I'm trying one more
Restarting
time.
my phone to see.
It shows that I'm connected on my end.
I don't see your screen. It just on mine. It just says Tiffany has started screen sharing. It doesn't show your phone. Let me try again.
Otherwise, we'll have to just walk through and
Oh my gosh, my phone's like frozen. What?
mine just says it's loading on the screen, but it shows my
I'm gonna try this again.
phone says I'm working. Hmm.
Ah. Well, this is annoying. Why is it not doing it?
I don't know. Like I said,
My screen mirroring thing is just spinning. Is that what yours is doing?
no, it will connect, but then it doesn't show up on there. Like it, oh, there we go. Can you see it?
Oh, yep, there we go. Okay.
Goodness gracious. Okay. It's delayed. Like I'm not there anymore on that screen and it's still there. Okay, I'm about done with this. I'm sorry. I thought this was going to be super fun and then we were going to be able to do this.
You practiced and everything.
I did.
That's like Mika last year or last week. She got on to make sure she could share her screen beforehand. And now it's
I know.
like what?
And then-
is wrong?
Yep. Oh. Maybe it is just like takes too much information. I don't know.
I don't know, but because I've done it before. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Okay, so when you look at the top of your app, you have two numbers. We'll just have to just punt. Sorry, because this is silly. I'm sorry. Okay, so at the top of your app, you look, it'll say welcome, has your name. And then you'll see one that has like a white oval, and then it has a gold check mark. Mel, oh, you're still trying.
I was just trying while you're
Okay.
talking.
So that first one is the tasks. So that's how many tasks you have completed within the app. That's what that number means. The next one is your badges. So you earn badges. So you can click on either one of those, you know, and it'll like at the bottom, it'll show badges. So like you get a badge for your rank. You get a badge, like if we were at a convention, there's like a little boot badge. So it just kind of has the badges. So that's just, I think, more for fun. One of the first things that I love is at the very top, there's the little magnifying glass. You can search. So go ahead and click on the magnifying glass and you can search, like if you want to search a product. So let's maybe, I mean, if we all want to search, let's just search hydrate. So everyone search hydrate. Type in hydrate in the search box, pull it up, and then you'll see that there are tasks that you can do with hydrate. So there's one task. There are, I show 145 documents. Is that what you, which I would imagine. So those are all the PDFs. So if you click on documents, those are all the different documents that you can see. And pull up, it looks like there's lots of graphics to me. There's some PDFs on product sheets. So look at that. Isn't that awesome? I mean, that is so much information right there at your fingertips. So if you go back to all, one other thing that I thought was fun. So you know, the one of the first things that you can pull up under Hydrate for me, it says it's a PDF and it's like talking points. So it looks like that if you click on that first one, the first top one. So I think that's kind of fun too. So it's a good way. So they even have talking points in here. So not only are there product, I mean, it would take a long time to go through, but I think my understanding is like the most used things come up first because they are looking at behind the scenes at what things get clicked on the most. So they know what we want and what is being used. So then they'll give us more of that type of thing. So this, I think, when I was looking at this, I was like, oh my gosh, this is super awesome. I mean, you could use these as posts. You could reword these and make these as posts. You could message people with this information, add yourself with a picture of Hydrate. So, or just use like, right, those little benefits. So that's just one way to, I think is awesome. So you can type in anything. One of the things
points, I missed that because my thing logged me out and I was logging back in. Where did you
sorry. So if you type in Hydrate again.
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay. And then if you are, so like you see the gray has all tasks and then documents. So under the all, right there, just under the documents, it should be the very first thing. It says Hydrate, looks like a PDF.
Okay, got it. Thank
Yep.
you.
Yeah, no problem. And then tasks, my task, it shows a VIP content for the reset system. So then you could go through that. That would be a task that you would have to complete. And basically the tasks are you just either watching a short video or reading something to learn is what the tasks consist of. So that by far is my favorite feature on here because I think it's just easy to find because I think what they're trying to do is streamline where all of our information is coming from. So we're not trying to go to this page, where did I see that graphic? This page, where did I see that graphic? Okay, and then if we go down, you'll see like the banner scrolling across, which is similar to what is on our website. And then you'll see, I see Start Your Business. You may or may not, depending if you have clicked on that. It's a video from Jean. And I've went through a lot of these videos and it's most of them, the longest one was like 2 minutes that I saw. So they're quick hits. So that could be, that's a task that you could complete. It's basically just welcoming you as a brand ambassador. So when you scroll down, how to earn and launch your business. And that is, again, those are your tasks. And it's just a series of videos for you to watch. Sometimes, so let's just click on the first one, understanding the income opportunity. So if everyone clicks on that one, understanding, you have some things to read. Oh, there's some longer videos on this one then. So that explains how to get started, the building business, building bonuses and points. So if you're like, wait a minute, I don't quite understand that, or I don't know how to explain that to maybe my level 1, boom, there's the video that explains it. And then once those 3 things are done, you'd hit complete, and then that's kind of your tasks. So it's just, I think these are a great way if you spent 15, 20 minutes a day kind of going through some of these things, it'd be a great way to get some of your personal development done that way as well. Leadership roadmap. Everybody has where you started. So everybody has silver. And then you have all the way up to your rank plus the rank past you. So whatever your rank is, these are what I had watched several of these. These were the ones that were just a couple minutes. And basically most of the videos in my experience that I watched were just explaining how you achieve that rank. So kind of explaining it takes this many points. You need to be qualified, commission qualified and that kind of information. The recognition and the rewards flyers, it's just kind of a basic flyer for you to look at. I'm not quite sure about that, but it does have like silver star rules. So it'll have some rules on there too. All right. And then one of the other great things, they were trying to streamline Pivotal and make it way more accessible. So there is Pivotal, depending on where you personally are at with your Pivotal, that is where you might be. So like I am personally, I had started over again. So I'm on week 10 is what mine shows. So it's whatever, wherever you're at, and it'll have a nutrition for that week, your movement for that week. Nutrition, and then 3 movements, and it'll kind of explain it. So it'll go through, and then you can also kind of, it looks like you can access behind as well. You can kind of go backwards if you wanted to go back. So that is really great for new people to access that Pivotal. And it's, to me, I probably would have been more apt to start Pivotal right away had I had it on my phone easily accessible. And so whatever, however it works for you. Another thing that I did not realize, so let's say you have a new VIP, have them go immediately, download the app right after they sign up, and then go straight to Jean's video of congrats and welcome. So if we all click on that, so we all have access, so we can see everything. So that whole bottom column is exactly what our VIP's app looks like. They don't have that top stuff because they're not doing the business building things yet. So once the system recognizes if they transfer to a brand ambassador, then they would get different content on their app. They may have to log out and log back in to get that content. So what's nice is it's right here. Yes, of course, we are welcoming them and explaining it to them, but it's all right here as well. So it's a quick little video. It asks them, once you click on, if you clicked on Jean's face there and kind of go through, underneath the video, it kind of explains, it has them set their goals. So they set 1 to 3 goals. It has them go right now and register for Pivotal. And then it has them learn about the products. It's like, okay, get started. Let's go. And you hit submit, and then it'll go to the next one. You're doing great. Go to the next task. And then now you're setting your goals, and then it's asking, it'll go through and walk through, and it'll ask them where what did they start with? So then their experience can tailor to their products. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so our new VIP 15, are these, we gotta be using this. We need to be using it. Like
last night when I was watching that video and I was going through all the things, and then I was like, it's all right here.
Yeah, because we all made those videos explaining the perks and this and that. And I'm like, this is all right here. Like,
it's all here.
How can we?
I know. I don't know.
Unless it's like the posts in there are like, okay, before this starts, download Engage app. And then,
Go
how our videos are. Go, sorry.
Yeah.
Our videos that we have in ours are like 2 minutes, and these are that short too. Like
they are,
it could almost just be a prompt, like do this now do this.
Yeah.
But if they're on Messenger and they're trying to look at their app at the same time on the same phone.
I mean, I just think this is it. I mean,
so then why don't we just use this?
I know. Yeah.
I'm saying that way, I'm not waiting for somebody who enrolled 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago. Like they can right here. I need to look at it.
No, I know. Fair. And what I do love is that, because, there's so many times that we don't know what they see. Like we don't.
Right.
Now it's all right here. So everything under this VIP content, it's exactly what's on their app. So you can say, go to where you see the guy in the suit, blue suit with a red tie. Click on it. I mean, so like, or you could screenshot it on your phone and go right here, click this.
And where it's like the different systems, like gut health system.
Yeah. So that would be.
They only see, like if they order triplex, they only see that. They don't see the weight management.
Right. That is my understanding. That was the way I understood it, because then they would choose from the menu what they are starting with. That is my understanding. Yes.
Okay.
Because the perks are right on there.
Yeah.
Pivotal.
Registering for Pivotal, right. And then so like there's
refer and save.
Right. Refer and save in the perks. It's all here. And then if you hit,
we know they're all getting the same information.
Yeah. And if you go clear to the right and hit see all,
how to share a cart is in here.
Right. So if you go to view all, then it's a linear. This is more my brain, like up and down.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
It says, so if you go to see all, then you can go up and down. Like even like red flag words. So if you have somebody who they want to make a post, or yeah, how to share a cart, how to share a welcome pack. And then, hey, here's all the product sheets. So you click on it, every product sheet. They can watch the video and move on. So I think that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet our
I
pivotal rate would
not dug into
would
this.
go up.
And that's what, and they said that pivotal, in this video, he had a statistic that said if people are active on pivotal, they are 57% more likely to order
Mhm.
again and again and order additional products.
Yeah, because people want to be told what to do. They really do.
Yes. And so I feel like I have offered pivotal, but I haven't had like, I am not actively engaged in pivotal, and that is my fault. And so I need to do the same thing. Yes. So I thought that was super awesome. And then if you look at the bottom, so you have your home, you have reports. And so this is super easy. So you can click on yourself, next order. It shows you what your subscription is set to, what the date is, and how it's active. You can go to manage, and then that's going to take you out of the app. I wish it kept you logged into your back office.
I think they're going to eventually somehow merge that, but so VIPs
okay.
would still see this though, right? Like my next order. Okay.
Yep. And then they can click on Plexus Pivotal, and then it'll show them where they're at and where they are for their PV. Because once, I don't exactly remember what the perks points are. I don't know what the relationship is. Like, I feel like is it 100 perks points? If you are active in Pivotal after so many weeks, I feel like it's 3-week increments. You get Plexus perks for that, for being active. I want to say it's every 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, when you finish 12 weeks, from what I remember, you can earn anywhere from 250 to I think it's 500 points.
Okay.
So, and because you're like your monthly orders, like you have to have like $400 in PV over that time, and then there's a couple other things, but I want to say it was like 250 to 500.
And then they do like, because yes, they're seeing when you check that you're done that activity and things like that. Yes. So there's that. There's your perks credits. And he said they're very diligently trying to show you how you have earned perks. Because I feel like we all have perks and we're like, okay, what do we get that for? And so they're trying to kind of show you. And I thought this was awesome. So if you look at the perks credit and go down the bottom, it says perks redeemed on orders.
Where are we at? I'm lost.
So go to the very bottom.
Oh.
And then hit report.
Oh yeah. Okay. Got it.
And then go to perks credits. So if you are on perks credits and go to the bottom, it's perks redeems on orders. Like personally, I have redeemed 10,000 perks points. Like that's insane.
12,340.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Like, so they're trying to make this so that it's more clear as why you're getting perks points, how you're doing it, and all the things.
Oh. And this is so much easier, like for them, like when I try to explain to a lot of people on how to even manage their own order, I think it's super.
It is. It's confusing.
Cumbersome, let's say. This is like so easy.
Right. Well, and with the change in the perk credits too, like even just having Pivotal, like I've got Jason registered, my son is registered for Pivotal. I mean, Josh doesn't use it, but it's still earning Pivotal points for him because of the orders that he's placing.
Right.
So.
And now that if we're getting points for if we enroll someone, you're getting 250 that way too. And then the last tab is the business, which of course would not be there if they were a VIP. But it's nice for us because there's sometimes when we're just like, wait, where are we at for points? And you can look and make sure, that's where you're at. Where's your PB? It's not, he said that it's almost always perfect, but if for some reason if you ever in doubt, you don't think it's right, log out, log back in. And he thought that would probably resolve it. Messages, right now there's nothing, but they're going to use this system to streamline like all the, anything they're sending out to us. Maybe they just want all golds to know this information. Maybe they want just jewels to know information. Maybe they want everyone. So they're going to try to use that more. And then library. So this is awesome too. So if you hit library, you can choose your country. So if I just choose United States in English, but that you have lots of choices. Monthly toolkit. It's going to walk through everything that's going on this month. So all those limited time only, all the promos, and look at all those fun graphics. Like there's so many different graphics to choose from. And all the different shareables. So that's awesome. So if you hit back, go to Pivotal. So here in Pivotal, you have some bonus content. You have resources. So this is going to be, there's the tracker in there, and then shareables. So I think if you go to bonus content, this is fun. So there's different breakfast and snack ideas. I think, let me see what's on here. I feel like I looked at some of these. Oh, recipes. So tons of recipes for breakfast and snacks. And I think they are going to be adding a ton more to that Pivotal. Product education. So if you click on the folder for product education, you have the different products. Then if you choose one, so let's say we choose active, it's the first one on there. You have all kinds of product sheets, shareables, videos, and then you can choose how you want to share this information to somebody. You can send it directly from the app to a text, email, create a link. I don't know if you can create a link though, but, or you can download it
from the app. Would they have to download the app to open it?
No.
A prospect wouldn't be able to.
No, so if you click, I believe, so like pick something to share. I don't, whatever you want to pick. Once you click on the thing and it's just one item that's open, there's those 3 black dots next to it in the top right-hand corner. If you hit share, it created a little public sharing. So then it says, use it to share the document with the general public, no sign-in needed. And then just click share. And then on my iPhone, it pops up and I can choose a text. I can choose my Facebook Messenger. I can choose email. So then you can share it straight to there, because so then now all this stuff is not bogging up your phone and you're not having like 10,000 screenshots of, and then you're like, oh crap, I sent that to Susie last Tuesday. Where did I put it? Nope, it's right here. So I'm like, this is genius. So, and you could find it all like, yeah, you wanted something, that's what the search bar is even better. So yeah, you can choose however you want to share it. Yeah, or you could choose download, and yes, it would go straight to your phone. And then you could share it that way, like old school, like we have done for 100 years.
Huh.
Yes. So that was product education, recognition resources. So I don't foresee us using this a ton personally, but I feel like Plexus does a good job at sending this stuff out. But there is the shareable. So if you wanted to make a shareable for somebody, but the weekly leaders is on there. So if you go to that bottom, it shows all the weekly leaders. So that's fun that it's right there at your fingertips as well. So that's under recognition resources. Tools for business. That's going to have your comp plan. There's information on Fast Start, sharing resources. The convention breakout session, so that's all on there. And basically each one of those is the PowerPoint that the speaker shared. So if there was a speaker that you saw at convention, or you weren't at convention, but you wanted to see what some of the things were that they had in the breakout sessions, that's there, which is awesome. So there's just 6. Under sharing resources, this is a big one. There's a lot of things under the sharing resources. Diamond documentary. So like everyone's diamond documentary. And one of the things they're gonna try to work on, and I don't know if they'll be able to, was to try to have a keyword search for the diamond documentary. They were gonna try, because one of the questions that came up in the thing I was watching was, okay, like teacher. How can I search teacher and find the diamonds that were teachers to try to share? And right now that's not something they've done. but they may try to work on and see if they can figure out a way to put keywords in so that you could find a specific.
Just the fact that you can share the video,
Yeah.
because in the back office, like I'd have to go try to find it on YouTube, and then
Right.
you could
Right.
now always get it.
Yes. So now everybody's on there and they're in alphabetical order by their first name. So if you had heard a diamond or heard somebody, yes. So that is awesome that they're all there. There's information on refer and learn, so graphics. There is share carts, and then the testimonies. So this is where our famous Janet is. So she's under the testimonies, under the before and after photos, which is amazing. So there right now is only 10. I would imagine that's going to grow. And then testimonies as well. And what I think is kind of nice is if you do click on somebody, it has a little short bio, like what they did on the testimonies that you could absolutely copy and paste into a post. The before and after photos don't have that. They have what they took. They have their product regimen, but they don't have necessarily a statement.
I have a quick question. I got sidetracked because I had somebody messaging me.
Sorry.
Are we still in the library, the digital library?
We are in the digital library under tools for business.
Okay, thank you.
No, yes, I'm sorry. No, you're totally fine. And we are on sharing resources, the hands shaking. Yeah, like you could absolutely go down a rabbit hole. Like I spend a lot of time just going through here, but yes. And then the more is just kind of the thing too, but I just think there's so much here and I think it's awesome. And it's free. It comes with our thing. Like we're not paying anything for this. And so I just think if we really try, when we get someone new, like download the app and start with Jean's video and work your way through.
That needs to come from Melanie and I in our welcome text too.
Yes. Okay.
But I mean, you do it as well, but I feel like that's where, if it starts there and then you are all saying, okay, your first step is to.
I forgot that you guys send a welcome text.
Yeah. We don't mention anything of the app, and I think we need to.
Since I'm doing the One Plexus posting this week, do you think this would be a good thing to continue talking about some of the features of the app?
Yes, I do.
Focus on that all week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I will.
No, that's so ironic because I had just messaged Mel like earlier in the day yesterday and was like, hey, Lindsay brought it up.
I was laying in bed at 10 o'clock last night when I was coming up with a post.
I know. Lindsay's like, I don't know anything about the app. Did you guys learn? And I'm like, I really didn't learn that. I didn't go to that breakout, so I didn't really either.
I did, and it wasn't very.
Well, that is even what they said in this video. He said it was just hard because people are training, but even Andrew is like, we were all like this. We're not really listening. Like we were playing on our phone, like trying to figure it out.
But they didn't really train. It was them really just talking about how they're using the app and how beneficial it's been. They really didn't show us how to do anything. I was kind of disappointed because I really wanted to dig in. But so this is good to be able to dig in because I looked at it and I haven't touched it since convention.
That's kind of me too. Like I kind of open it and then I'm like, okay. But
this is a touch point to go back to past ambassadors even, Yes. Like, oh my gosh, tonight we learned so much about the new app,
Right. Well, and I have a
log in and click on the man in the suit.
Right. I mean, you could screenshot it and be like, start there and go. Well, and I have a new person that's been ambassador forever, but she wants to start sharing, but she was gone last week to jump in the sharing 101. So I'm like, okay, you're back. Let's download this app. And then you and I are going to walk through it first. And then, because she's like, how do I share how do I get my referral link? What do I do? I'm like, okay, we're going to go through this app.
I'm going to watch this share cart thing.
Yeah, it's very, the videos that I have watched are very like short and to the point. Like, this is it. There's no I don't know. Anybody have any other questions or things that you have done with the app that I didn't cover, or I just think you got to get in and play. Feel like it's the best.
I just have one question.
Mhm.
So thank you. This was very helpful because like I said, I played around with the app like when we first got it, and then I haven't touched it since convention because I'm always just in the website anyway. But if you have you gone through the VIP content, does any of that disappear like once you start doing it, or will that still stay here for us? Like we don't have to take screenshots, right? We can.
I think it stays for us.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, I know some stuff has disappeared for me that I've done.
Ditto. I know like that first start your business now is gone for me.
Yeah. Okay.
But I also right after that I watched the VIP jeans video and it's still there for me.
Okay, cool.
So the way they explained in that video I watched was that we will have access to it so that we can talk with our VIPs,
Okay.
have reference. So yeah.
Awesome.
Now I don't know if it maybe disappears for them if they watch it. That I don't know.
Okay.
Because
this can even be added to our new VIP follow-up. Like, you know, did you set your goals in the app yet? Like, your health goals in the app? Like, I mean.
And that's what they were saying. If you can get through, you have all your product stuff done, then once their products come, they literally are taking them. They're not waiting to tell you, hey, my products are here. What do I do? They already know because they've already done all this. And you can start Pivotal day one. You're not waiting around for your products to come. Pivotal can be started immediately. So then you're already getting them engaged and they're not just like waiting. So, yeah. So thank you, Lindsay, for the idea. Because then I was like, you know what? I don't really know either. So that's a great question.
I think, convention is so much coming at you. It's, it's hard to get back and like really absorb it. And then you're like, oh, right. So this is a lot.
Yes, for sure. So yeah, we'll have to all go back.
The more likely we're to.
Right, that's right. Exactly. And we'll have to go back and watch. And I wasn't able to watch Motivation Monday either at the time. So we'll have to go back and watch. And see. Is there anything else for the good of the cause? Or anybody? Any prayer requests?
Yeah,
pray for my
I have
sister.
one.
Oops, sorry. No, I just mentioned when we first got on, my sister got a full price offer on her townhome that's been on the market less than 24 hours. So just pray that all goes through, and the girl's already pre-approved and everything. So it's just a matter of signing all the documents, appraisal coming in at the right price, inspection, and all the things. So.
Good.
Sorry, Deb.
You're okay. Emmy is in New Zealand now and finding a few obstacles everywhere we turn. So she just probably needs some prayers for patience and understanding.
I know you guys mentioned that you have an amusement thing that's like festival that's going on in Iowa there. We had one that's in Illinois, and there was a boy that was thrown from one of the rides. And so if you could, I don't know his name, but if you could just pray for him and his family. He's got a lot of brain injuries, I guess, like that, and fractured bones and stuff. So just keep him and his family in your prayers.
All right. Anybody else?
I think we have a lot of our team that is involved in county fairs, and I know with the county fairs come a lot of, I live that life, so I know what that's all about. Just a lot of stuff, stress. So just pray for those families.
And I have one, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail, but there's a meeting tomorrow night at my church that I'm going to have to stand up and give my feelings about, and it's going to be just very difficult. So just prayers that I find the right words to say without hurting feelings. And
Okay. All right, let's bow our heads. Dear Lord, thank you as always for this technology, for us being able to gather together and connect with one another, to share all these great positive things that have happened to us over the last week, and just have this time together. Prayers for Emmy as she is in New Zealand, far from her mama and her family. Prayers that she has some patience and understanding, and that you give her the guidance that she needs during this time to make the right choices. Prayers for Tammy and her selling of her home, that everything goes as it should with the inspection, the appraisal, and that everyone has a smooth transition. Prayers for all of our children as they are at parks, as they are traveling throughout these county fairs. It's kind of a time where kids are kind of off doing their own thing. So just prayers of safety, put that blanket around them and their families, as schedules are different and we're out doing different things. So just make sure that you keep them protected, and keep everybody together and stress-free. And lastly, prayers for Mika to find the right words that she needs to share. I know you'll put on her heart what is best for everybody in that given situation, and that she is able to speak from her heart and feel good about sharing. So in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Awesome. Thank you, Tiffany. That was very, very helpful. So once I post the recording of this in Together We Rise, Tiffany says she's going to post that video she's been referencing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put Monday motivation in there too, in the
Okay,
comments.
good. Yeah,
That way
sure.
it's all right there together.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll get that posted probably first thing in the morning. It usually converts tonight, and then I can upload it to YouTube and post the link.
Sure.
So once I post the team call recording, look in the comments for all those other things. So
Perfect.
and let's start using this. I'm excited. I really am.
I know. Mm-hmm. It's nice.
When is our next new VIP 15? Is that this week?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll go on with as scheduled with it, but I think we really need to.
I was trying to think who 19. Jody has it this week,
Okay.
right? Yes. Mm-hmm.
I think it's too soon of a turnaround to nix it now, but I think we need to really look at that. And also even the follow-up, our new VIP follow-up, like sticking a few of those things in there. So, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, y'all have a great rest of your night.
Thank you. See you guys.
Love y'all.